So if you want to know the top 5 NFTs coming out soon for this month, let me show you. Some of these are actually pretty cool. We also had an insane week with fruits. Basically, the NFT went from 3x to 4x after mint from our last video. People made some profit from this during that 1 week hype. I did as well. And the NFT casino meta is basically exploding as well. Looks like it's slowly dying down, but it was almost like every day there was a casino NFT popping. So let's start off with the first project. But remember, this isn't financial advice, only education. So Knittables is an NFT project coming out very soon, and this is basically taking 3D animation into another level. Basically have a supply of 10,000, price and date is TBD, Twitter following is at 1,100 roughly, about to go to 1,200. Discord right now is private, but the vibes are actually pretty good. It's actually a rating out of 7 out of 10. So the funny thing about this is that it's not botted, and I have more mutual followings on here than on projects that have 50k following. You could tell that this project is more influenced than the fake ones by the mutual following here. And by this example on Twitter, you could kind of see what I mean. Basically, they have more real following. So that is good. It's a good thing. They aren't faking their profile. Okay, so the art. I rated it basically at 8 out of 10. I really dig the knitted type of like dry art around this. The dry art makes it seem more real with the knitting theme. I like that theme in general. Walkable, squishy. Just overall altogether just kind of seems pretty cool. Seems original. So big thumbs up right there. I enjoy it. So what is this project about? What's the utility? Well, for starters, let's face it, 3D animated NFTs on Solana truly suck. Like horribly. Every 3D animated NFT has failed. When was the last time you've seen a 3D animated NFT on Solana that literally ranked on top 10, like Imaginary Friends, or top 20, or top 50? None. So this project basically wants to really put a high status on 3D animation. They want to bring this thing back into Solana and be like, bam, this is what 3D animation is, and hopefully people will love it and the community will be built around it. They want it to be basically to be the first successful 3D animated NFT. Well, everyone else has failed, so how can we analyze? Well, the team. Basically, the team right now, there's people who decide to put their faith and money on this type of art. You have Voxletter. He's basically a VFX supervisor, worked on films like the Justice League, Deadpool, Fantastic Beasts, and Game of Thrones. Then you have Warrior. He is a Harvard graduate with background in marketing and found many advertising agencies. He also managed operations at Greylo's DAO. Then you have Seabender, who basically is a full stack developer, also a Harvard graduate and worked with Sony and Elgato. So you have people from different parts that are working on this project. So NFT Thinks is also basically an advisor. So that is also an interesting line of players right there. They're basically not really screwing around from this project. So overall, the pros: unique 3D animation, really has to hit their focus on the art and have a valuable team. They have an actual Twitter following of builders and influencers. The mutual following of mine is higher in this project than botted projects, so it's legit. Okay, so the cons. I'm worried that they will fail like every 3D art. I also don't know what other utility there is for this project, but eventually we'll probably find out later on. So kind of taking a big risk here overall. I am, however, keeping a close eye on this before mint because it's a very interesting project. People are following it. So let me know what you think about this on the comments below. Alright, so the next project is called Wagers, and this one is also pretty cool. I'm actually really enjoying this one. The supply is basically 4,444. Their mint date and price is TBD. The Wagers NFT Twitter following right now is at 3,500. Discord is basically at 3,100. Their vibe is at 8.2 in my opinion. They're basically, you know, there's people actually following it, people thinking that it's actually pretty cool, but you know, it's literally right up there, and you are probably wondering why I give this such a high vibe rating compared to a 100k project. Well, there are a lot of people interested in this, and again, JPEGler, Soul Brickbrain, the Solstice, Soul Hub, Gaius, people that I follow are following this project. So that's one thing you gotta look at, who's following who on Twitter. So all big names are following this, so it's vibing. Being a small Twitter, it's not botted. So okay, so there are, I put it a 7 out of 10. You know, it's generic. I don't think many people will rock this PFP. Here's basically one thing on why there is interest. Wagers NFT is basically a betting platform, basically where you predict floor prices and other events. They're going to have an above and below price, certain price bet for upcoming projects, and basically they're going to take betting on total percentage listed. They also want to have their own platform ready before mint, which is really cool, and certain people are going to test it. So is this limited to Sol? Nope, they are basically going multi-chain, but that will begin first with using Sol, but eventually they're going to basically go into Chief, and Near as well. So the NFT will have exclusive benefits, which we don't know yet, but overall it sounds like a really cool tech idea, something different than your usual mints, and that is why more people are interested in this NFT than your generic art staking community project. And it's a little bit different. So art is a little different. I probably need to see more of it, but we'll see on that. So let me know what you think of this project, and on to the next one. So this next project interests me because there's one reason: it's branding. Now a lot of people don't like the word, but you're gonna see this. It's gonna be a little bit different. So we'll get into that. Now this project is called Bag Gang, and Bag Gang mint day price is TBD right now. Supply is at 2,222. Twitter following is at 10K, 10,300. Discord following is at 2.5K. Their vibe is an 8, and their art is basically an 8 in my opinion. I'm actually impressed with the art. I mean, if you really look at it, they really designed this well. And not just this, you gotta look at the website. The website looks fantastic actually. They really put legit thought into this. I mean, the design around it, basically the font that they use, the type of color that they want to use to pop out in the background, it's all kind of in there with their own uniqueness, all adding up to this branding. So you know, I really dig it, and basically they put a lot of work into it. Now yes, we are over with the branding method, but that doesn't matter when the project still prefers to make sure their branding looks legit when they're building their product. So this NFT basically is going to build airbag mystery boxes regularly. It will contain random NFTs, exclusive things during the bear market, and they will have a banger card as well for exclusive access for exclusive merch and virtual events for right now. You'll also be able to stake your bags, and basically this will allow you to participate in raffles, get in real life items. And the big thing here is that when you're staking your bag, you will have the potential opportunity to get the blue liquor, which is like the big secret behind this project. Is what is the blue liquor? Okay, so the blue liquor basically gives you a chance to reveal what's underneath the bag, and whatever is underneath that bag will be able to multiply the staking reward. So I like that there is a mystery now behind that bag for all these NFTs. It kind of reminds me of the gods when they went from the god to dead god. So let's see if how this art is behind that bag. Could be explosive, it could not, we don't know, but we'll see. Also, they are looking to add AR tech. They are also looking at adding metaverse and expanding the community. It's an interesting project. There are vibes around this as well, so I'm gonna keep a close eye on this, and we'll let you know in our Discord on more details before the mint. So let me know what you think of this project on the comments below. Also, they handed us 22 whitelist spots, so if you want one, get in our Discord, join the giveaway, and the link of the Discord is on the description below. Limited amount of invites of my Discord until it expires, so join that before it ends. Alright, so on to the next project. Boom. Okay, so this next one is quite interesting. I really dig it. It's called Dope Pidgeons, and Dope Pidgeons basically mint day supply price are all TBD right now. Their Twitter and Discord following is legitimately at 700, 800 range. They just started. As far as the vibe, I'm always seeing that's kind of a 7. You have Patty following them. He's a solo influencer. Basically, there's some interest around this. The R is a 7.7. It looks dumb. It kind of goofy. They got different, you know, got some funny traits. Got that X on his eyes, toilet paper on his head. So, you know, different ideas they're experimenting. I do really actually enjoy it. Okay, so there was a casino meta going on for a while, and it seems that this whole meta, every day a casino app is coming out, a casino game is coming out, coin flip is coming out, and Dope Pidgeons is also developing a casino game, basically dice games, slots games, all after mint. There will be revenue from casino fees and secondary royalties. Here are the pros and cons, so hear me out. So pros, they have a secondary revenue stream, and the cons, there is no moat because more and more casinos are being built. And what does that mean? Basically, in the whole industry of NFT casino gaming, it's diluting. Projects are entering this niche NFT industry. If you want to dissect it more, this means over time there will be less revenue sharing because more projects are building the same thing. So the same projects, all these projects building out, you have these holders, they slowly will increase, projects will increase, but it's the same dilution happening, because it's not like one company owning it all, like Amazon basically taking all the profits, and if you're an NFT holder you get all the profits. It's not like that. It's all these companies are doing the same thing. So one can say that this could be a flip during this whole casino meta era, but we don't know. That's a risk. But let me know what you think about this project on the comments below. Okay, so this one is pretty cute. All right, so this basically next one is cute little furry huskies, and they're called Emotional Husky. Their mint date and price is TBD. Price at 2,000 right now, but it will keep increasing as time passes on. Basically, this is their game tag. Vibe is a 6.5 out of 10. Not many big players here. Not many big players are vibing this. Maybe it's early or maybe not. We don't know, but it's a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. And basically, the art is okay. I mean, the vibe is okay, and you could probably see the reason on why, you know, this art is actually not bad. But they want to make a democratic voting system with a small collection first, and the way they increase the supply is by doing daily auctions, and 80% of the auction profits will be going to the treasury. And I do like the idea that they're not really going for the staking, but again, there's not much utility here, so the value of this will probably be, to be honest, maybe 0.2 SOL. And the mint price, if it's 1 SOL or above, I'll probably see and wait and see what the utility is behind this project. Again, I'm keeping a close eye on this as well, since it's a tiny group of influencers following this. So in conclusion, let me know what you think. Another set of interesting projects coming out for mint, lots to analyze and see if it'll be worth minting or not, or on the secondary market. We'll see. I am interested in wagers, but we'll wait for some updates and announcements as time approaches before mint. Remember guys, we don't have to mint everything there every week. You don't have to mint. You have to wait for the right moment if you really feel it. Like fruits was the right moment that last month. You went in, boom, you made that 3-4x gain. So all this right here, we're just waiting for the right moment, trying to find the right project to snipe and get in. So if you have any projects, let me know below in the comments below so I can review them. If you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, smash that like button, and peace.